front of me I've got the Altaros S200. It's a Mark 1 edition. Now they recommend that you change the air cylinder after 10 years. Well, the Mark 1s came out around 2000, 2001, so that's between 18 and 19 years old now. So I thought I'd upgrade it for a longer cylinder. This one is from Altaros in the Czech Republic. There's a bigger capacity on this. It's 0.15 litres. Fuel pressure is 190 bar maximum. I'll take this one out, the original. You'll see the size difference. So between there and there you're probably looking at another 3 inches capacity. And the current cylinder, which I have emptied, it's fitted with an Altaros quick fill gauge. It fills from the side, so there's no filling in front of it, so you get plenty of room there to fill it. And then at the other end, at the exhaust valve end, I've actually fitted an Altaros internal regulator. You get quite a few more shots by doing that. When you look at it, it's like a long pencil. That's a regulator there, and that's the part where the air fills into. It is adjustable at that end, but I've also been considering getting an external regulator for this. We'll add the length to it, but because this fills from the side and not from the front, it gives you more room. So what I'll do, I'll put the exhaust and inlet valves back on, put it on the rifle, and we'll see what kind of a gap we've got. Now, it only needs to be hand tight. You don't need to have it clamped down with a stilts and anything like that. Okay, there's the cylinder. Sure that's it. Okay, so it's definitely longer. Now looking at that, the actual external regulator would have 5mm to the length of that. I mean 50mm, between 50 and 55mm depending on the regulator you buy. So you could have problems catching the end there. I will have to measure it, because on this particular rifle got the double screw mounted silencer, so I would say adding 5 centimeters to that is going to bring it out to possibly there. So it all depends what this is like. I could take a bit out of that, a bit more out of that, or get an adapter that lengthens that. We'll see. But as it stands, it's got a regulator in it anyway. What I'll do now, I will fill it up and I'll see how many shots I get out of it at 190 bar fill. We'll see what it's chronographing at, and like I say, I'll look into seeing if I can get an adapter for the barrel, so that I can say put the an adapter on it. I can get it on about there. Yeah, we'll see. But there we go. So I'll get the fill probe and I'll top it up. Okay, so I can actually feel the weight difference between this one and that one. It's twice as heavy, this one. The cost was about £52 with the exchange rate delivered. What else can I say? It took about 5 days to arrive. So it just needs topping up there. Nice slow fill. It's at 180. 190 bar. So the old cylinder, I'm going to throw that away. So that's a good 10 years outside its sell by date. It probably is okay for purpose, but I'll get rid of that anyway. So there we go. That's the Altaros extended air tube, and it's made out of a lighter alloy. So there we go. What I do like about this rifle, it's really quiet. It's a nice silencer on the end, an air-on silencer. Very quiet. So next part of the test now will be to chronograph it. You're coming, missus. Come on then. workshop now. I'll do the chronographing test, see how many shots we get out of it and what kind of power it's putting out. And I'm going to be using the JSB Exact Jumbos at 15.89 grains. So we'll get on with the test. Okay then, starting the test. That's the first 10. That's the first 20.